Yo, what is good, my anime people? What is good, yo? Alright, let's get into this. I had some very interesting take on this week's episode. Not only this week's episode, but just what this show is doing in a whole. I think this, like others, is one of, if not a dope, ridiculous story. Like, to mention that now that this man, or our main guy who's lost his body parts, he's going around killing demons, and some of them have nothing to do with his body. So it just kind of tells you that there already had been demons out there, and that probably the ones that actually cut a deal or got a piece of the pie were somewhat connected to somebody who was there during the deal to be made in the first place. So, with that being said, there's other demons that I guess just live their normal day-to-day life, bodying people and making people cut their own mother's hands off so they can escape. Um, I it, it's stuff like that that really puts in my mind that they're we've just been playing in their hands all along with this show, and as expected, I really love the overall notion that we don't know what the heck was going to happen this whole entire episode, right? And as someone who's been watching it step by step, it should have been obvious what was going to happen. He's going to go in there, he's going to give him the L, and then he's going to get his body. He's going to get another piece of his body. And I'm pretty sure he just got a piece. He got a piece of his body, or his leg not long ago. So he was on the right trail. It's just whatever starts going right for this guy just doesn't seem to stay that way for long. So I don't know. It sucks definitely to see this, young kid fighting for his life, but after seeing what we see this week's episode, he literally could be a full-blown demon. Like, I guess what could be happening is his parts that he wants to obtain or that he is obtaining has demon tracing in it. And I guess that might be my reasoning behind why the character won't like really lose any skills and stuff. If somehow in his core of core, he's somehow turning demon by obtaining these parts, which I was gonna go look back at the picture to see exactly what it looked like. Because I mean, it looked almost as if his heart had started to like change already. So I'm not sure if that's the direction they're going, but pretty ridiculously hype. Let me see. Not to mention seeing the old man show up and be the saver of Dororo. I don't think that's just a coincidence at this point. Yeah, in this week's episode, straight up his like heart looks as if it is a demon's heart, or like his core of his gut is becoming just outlandishly red how he sees all the other demons. So I think there's a mixture of good and evil within him, and the real thing that's been keeping him the most like grounded and good, you can say, is Diorio, and I can see why the show is named after him, because he's trying to change what could become the ultimate threat to like the whole entire world in this world anyway. Um, because of how ridiculous this boy, this what he's a little bit older than Dio. He's probably like 15, 16. Just bodied what we would call a chimera. Um, but this is like an Nue is what these things are called in Japan, or like just the mythical creature, how they portrayed it. But overall, I truly, truly love to know that, they're cutting they've taken a lot of those types of animals and just, demonized them, or they're already demons and they just made them look doper. So, uh, seeing that the human guy was against us was not like obvious, but it did seem like he was, not giving off the vibe of somebody who wants to actually see our people win. And he's like, oh, I hope he can beat him, like what are you going on about? And his backstory was completely jacked up, man. Like, holy crap. Not only I was kind of misled too. I thought he was just going to body the samurai, like help body, just like how he helped other people. But I guess that's why he was so entertained by it, because after he saw our guy going in on him, he's like, "Oh, why aren't you crying and begging?" It's like, "Oh, so that's what gets you in the mood, Like, it's not the whole fact of just someone dying and losing. You want to actually see him slowly cry and ask you for help and all this and that. You want you different, Like, So overall, we get that understanding of this character. Then he shows us quite a bit of just how trash he is with a sword when he's taking in shots on our boy, and he still can't cut him up, even though he's fighting a giant demon with a freaking lion's head, eagle's claws, a snake tail, uh, a chicken, whatever, man. But it's got all these different things, and this dude is taking shots while he's not paying attention, or he could take any type of shot when there's an opening, and he's still not even coming through. Like, you're trash. You're doo-doo. Get this. Whose man's is this? But I'm definitely entertained with the overall fact that this show looks so beautiful, and that's what I wanted to talk about in the beginning of this, is just the fact that there's a show out there that I really, really, really want to see more of, and I just want the fandom of people who are too young to really enjoy the old school animation. I know there's some new school kids out there that actually enjoy the old school animation, and those are the people that I'm talking about. Those are the people that deserve like the full blown remaster looking version of Yu Yu Hakusho, man. I made an overview which I probably dropped in my popular playlist, but I'll probably put it in my Why You Should Watch playlist too. I forgot to put it in there. Um, but Yu Yu Hakusho is probably older than this show, if not use some of its ideas in its own show. So to think that this is a like remastered of one of the old GOAT shows for people, because there's some real fans out there, and you guys are the reason why. I'm hopeful that even though you guys are enjoying this remake, or like the remastering of it, that just gives me so much hope that they can actually do it. They can do it right. They can actually maybe put forward something that everybody can enjoy, including the people who have already seen it, and get to watch this almost like it's brand new. That's what I would love to do with any of the old school show, Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho. I don't want to say Samurai Champloo, because that show is aging so well and looks so great all the time, so that it doesn't really need an overall rehaul. But there's just so many shows. Fist of the North Star is one of the shows that I feel like they didn't get it right one time, so they kept going at it and at it. Same with Berserk. So that's my type of thought process of when they're getting it right and when they're getting it wrong. And my hopes and my dreams is that if anyone's going to get these old school shows and get to try to do them justice as much as they can, these are the guys I want doing my show. You know what I mean? Like, after this performance, after these moments, and after just feeling like this show is brand new to me and that I've never seen it, and this, everybody else shouldn't have seen it since it's coming out in episode by episode. people are like, "Oh no, I've been there, done that." So that's what's awesome about this community and these people that get to watch this over and over. But like I was saying, Yu Yu Hakusho definitely can be one of those shows, and Cowboy Bebop doesn't need also like the new a nuance or anything. Just bring it back for some reason. Bring out more OVAs. Do something with these contents that have some of the most rabid fans that would jump at it at any moment. But with all that being said, my anime people, I feel a lot better if you couldn't tell. I did not sleep at all, but by not sleeping and not eating, I have defeated my stomach pains. It was definitely something that I must have ate or something, but thank you guys so much. You guys didn't even hassle me for putting out my videos when I did. I usually don't put them out that late because, it's just things happen and that's what happened. So you guys are awesome. I don't deserve you guys, but I'm gonna give you what you deserve, and that's content from me. And I will definitely talk to you guys as soon as possible. Monday's pretty dry of anime, so I'll probably go back and look at some of the other shows that I didn't do. People that are Boruto fans here, I haven't dropped the series. I just haven't found a reason to report on the series. My true and honest thing to say to you. So with all that being said, thank you guys so much. With all that being said, I was gonna say that again. I'm too happy that I'm feeling better. But yeah, take care. I will definitely talk to you guys in the next one. I'm your boy, the Anime J, and I hope you guys have a great one. Peace.